What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with Week 8 of the PBA. Just 1 week away from the final week, and here we are taking on Mr. DStroyR, coach of the Washington Wakes. Someone we've faced quite a few times in the past. We're currently either we're 1-2 or we're 1-3. I think we're 1-2 though. So assuming we're 1-2, if we win today, well, we'll tie things up in regards to our draft record with the Washington Wakes. And if we lose today, well, the gap just widens, and hopefully that doesn't happen. But anyway, as per usual, Mr. DStroyR has a pretty threatening team, which consists of Roaring Moon, Iron Moth, Quaquaval, the Skarmory, Ursaluna, Terra Sinistra, Florges, Mesprit, Terra Magnezone, the Shaman, and last but not least, one is Dratini. Is it Sawaddle? I think your name is Sawaddle, because I know there's Swaddloon and then there's Leavanny. I want to say your name is Sawaddle. I'm so sorry for not remembering you, because I'm a Leavanny enthusiast, so I feel kind of bad for not remembering its name, but I'm pretty sure it's Sawaddle. I could be wrong about that. Either way, I know your middle stage is Swaddloon. Hopefully that counts for something. But anyway, in regards to what I'm expecting today, I think he brings Iron Moth and Quaquaval. I also think he brings Skarmory, Ursaluna, and the Terra Sinistra. For that last slot, well, I'm pretty confident the bottom row is not coming. Shaman, we have a Cinderace and a Muck. Yeah. Sawaddle and Dratini don't come because my opponent, is kind of in a similar boat as me. Neither one of us can really lose. We want to keep our, stay in the playoff race, albeit he's in a much better position differential-wise than I am, so he could maybe afford to lose. But our records are very similar, because I'm 3-3, and I think he's 4-2. So yeah, you guys get the idea. No. I'm 4-3, and he's actually, I think we're both 4-3. Yeah, we're both 4-3, but his differential is way higher than mine. So, like I said, he's in a much better position in regards to this playoff race. He's actually in the top 8. I'm not. So back to what I'm expecting: Skarmory, Ursaluna, the Terra Sinistra, who honestly I don't know what I cannot even tell you what Terra type to expect. Maybe poison or water, maybe. Then we have the Iron Moth, the Quaquaval. The last slot, I don't think Shaman comes. I mean, I think Florges could maybe come for to wall Comfey, or maybe he brings his Mesprit for screens, albeit I think Florges has more of a case than Mesprit does. I don't think he's going to bring Sinistra and Magnezone, just for the simple fact that let's say hypothetically he brought Sinistra, Skarmory, and Magnezone. Half the team is just weak to Powerball, so I don't think he brings both. Maybe one or the other, but even then, I don't think I think Magnezone doesn't really have that much of a chance of coming. And then, so basically the last slide is either going to be Florges or Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon probably stays at home, because you're kind of comfy food, and not to mention we have you speed tie Cinderace, and if you lose speed tie, you do die to any one move we go for, whether it's a fighting move or a bug move. And then Keldeo does get Vacuum Wave, and then we have a Terra Flygon, so maybe Roaring Moon stays at home, and he just brings the Florges, Skarmory, Ursaluna, Sinistra, the Quaquaval, and the Iron Moth, maybe. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting. So to get into the team that I'm bringing, first and foremost, we're going to bring Merryweather the Comfey. We're rocking his leftovers this week. Triage for the ability Terra Ghost, 252 HP, 96 defense, 160 special attack, bold nature with draining kiss, stored power, taunt, and calm mind. If he does indeed bring the Florges and tries to switch it into us, we just taunt it every time and start calm minding up. This also lets us beat the Sinistra if it's like a setup set. Just taunt, start calm minding. At +1, we shouldn't die to like a Shadow Ball or anything. Unless he's already boosted himself, which, if he's already boosted, that means we haven't came in yet, which means we just don't Terra, and then we don't freaking get two-shotted anywhere. Where Terra goes to account for well, we don't live a facade from the freaking bear, but we can live an earthquake. Um, Ghost also resists poison. And if for some reason the duck has upper hand, well, okay, we're Terra Ghost. Don't have to worry about that. So it's kind of just a bit to account for everything that could potentially stop the setup sweep. And then also we just needed something that could resist poison. We couldn't be poisoned because there's an Ursaluna. We couldn't be steel because of Ursaluna. So Ghost just seemed like the best option. But you know, just a regular calm mindset. If we get to like +2, +3, somewhere in that range, as long as the Skarmory itself isn't like Spadef invested, we should be able to two-shot it even though it resists. And then Taunt also stops like Whirlwind. So yeah, you know, it's a little bit, you know, something to help us like, you know, set up and not get like blown out. But yeah, that is Comfey. Next on the team roster is the one, the only Peter Parker, the Spite Ops, rocking his Focus Sash, Insomnia for the ability, 252 HP, 4 attack, 252 defense, Sticky Web, Spike, Circle Throw, and U-Turn. So my opponent's only form of hazard removal is Quaquaval. So I want to get webs up, give myself the speed advantage, and yeah, take it from there because so Comfey actually outspeeds Iron Moth at -1 speed, and then Roaring Moon is still faster than us, but it really doesn't matter because, well, we just kill it with one hit, so you get the idea, because of triage. So the webs is just pretty much to make sure my team outspeeds its whole team because, like I said, its only form of hazard removal is Quaquaval, so we get our webs and spikes, that'd be pretty cool. Circle Throw for phasing, U-turn for pivoting. Next on the team roster is, well, another guy I feel like can really come in handy here is the one, the only Reiju, well, not guy, a girl, Clear Amulet, so we can avoid Strength Sap drops from the Sinistra. Poison Touch for the ability, 144 HP, 252 attack, 32 defense, 80 speed, so we guaranteed to be faster than so we speed creep, not speed creep, we speed tie Ursaluna, so the 80 speed is just to make sure, like, unless he's running a lot of speed, we should be faster. We're Careful Nature, Poison Jab, Zen Headbutt, Drain Punch, and Brick Break. This is mainly my switch into the Iron Moth. Iron Moth should not be able to two-shot us. And then Quaquaval also shouldn't be able to two-shot us, so we can just Zen Headbutt both of them. Poison Jab, so we can just, you know, spread poison throughout the team potentially. Drain Punch to keep ourselves healthy. Well, really the Drain Punch is here to put the Ursaluna in range of a certain somebody I'll get into later. And then we have Brick Break in case he does bring his Mesprit and he wants to set his screens. We can break them because he has done that before and I don't want to have to deal with screens. Next on the team roster is my Spin Blocker, the one, the only Winnie Zhang. So since Quaquaval is his only form of hazard removal with Rapid Spin, we can use Winnie Zhang to you know, stop the Rapid Spin. We have leftovers for our item, Fluffy for the ability to make sure that Quaquaval cannot two-shot us with anything. 120 attack, 120 defense, 160 Spadef, 100 speed. I know this is very convoluted. The 100 speed is to make sure we can outspeed a Sinistra that's not speed invested, and we ran enough speed to where he has to run a significant amount of speed to outspeed us, so hopefully it's not speedy. We're Impish Nature with Nightshade, Body Press, Stomping Tantrum, and Destiny Bond, so we could potentially come in on Ursaluna. It just depends on like if it has Headlong Rush or Earthquake. Earthquake doesn't make contact technically, so yeah, it does a lot of damage despite Fluffy, but Headlong Rush, we can actually eat a few of those, and obviously Facade doesn't work. So this thing is here for Ursaluna, kinda, depending on what his ground move is. We have Nightshade, Body Press, Stomping Tantrum, and Destiny Bond, like I said. Stomping Tantrum, so we have enough Spadef that the Iron Moth cannot one-shot us. For those of you that don't know, Fluffy basically makes fire moves super effective against us. However, because of our Spadef investment, we can live a hit and then one-shot it with Stomping Tantrum. Body Press puts the... It doesn't kill Ursaluna, but it does put him in range of a certain someone that we're going to get into next. Nightshade is for consistent damage, and then Destiny Bond is so if we're ever in front of... So Ursaluna and Sinistra could be annoying, so if we're ever in front of one of them, we should outspeed them, and if I feel like they're going to go for an attack, we just Destiny Bond, let them kill us. That simple. Makes the matchup a lot easier. Next on the team roster is the guy I've kind of been hyping up the whole time. Is the one, the only Hoopa Unbound. So last week we were like, you know, bulky kinda. This week we're just full on offensive. Life Orb is our item. Magician for the ability. 160 attack, 172 special attack, 16 Spadef, 160 speed. So we can outspeed. We could never outspeed the well. We can outspeed the Iron Moth. We just don't outspeed the Roaring Moon, who I don't really think is going to come anyway. So hopefully we don't come to regret that. We are a Lonely Nature. For those of you that don't know what Lonely does, it boosts your attack, lowers your defense. So we have Knockoff, which should one-shot, well, Sinistra if it doesn't Terra. Mesper gets one-shot if it's not Culver. Iron Moth gets one-shotted if it's not Booster Energy. We have Psychic Noise, which should one-shot Quaquaval, even if it's like AV, for example. And then also it can just stop healing on like the Sinistra as well. We have Gunk Shot, which should always one-shot the freaking floor, just even if it's max defense, bolt nature. And then we can't really hit Skarmory with this, but that's why we had to just chip it with something else. And then Energy Ball, so we get Ursaluna down to 70%. We can just one-shot it with Energy Ball. That's just a guaranteed kill. Like, there's rolls that are above 70%, but, you know, they're not guaranteed. So if we want a guaranteed kill, Energy Ball. And for the most part, if we can touch something with Knockoff and it doesn't, and it's like neutral or super effective, we're probably going to kill it. Except for Skarmory, of course. But, you know, outside of that, you know. But pretty much you have a little bit of everything for everything. And yeah, that is my Hoopa, here to be an offensive powerhouse this week. Just like the team mascot, the one, the only, Soul the Cinderace, who's also rocking his Life Orb. My opponent's only forms of setting hazards would be Mesprit and Ursaluna. I don't think he's going to run Stealth Rocks on either one of those. I don't think he's done it yet. So I'm going to call him on that. Run Libero for our ability, 252 attack, 4 defense, 252 speed, so because we do speed tie the Roaring Moon, don't want to be slower than it. We're Jolly Nature with Powerball, Low Kick, Zen Headbutt, and U-Turn. So pretty much something to hit everything. Zen Headbutt should one-shot Quaquaval and Iron Moth. Powerball should just knock out Sinistra if it's not even through the heat proof, unless it's some obviously like a resisting Terra or something. Florges, we can just weaken it and then just kill it with Powerball as well. Mesper does not appreciate a U-turn, but we don't kill it with U-turn. Now Roaring Moon gets one-shotted by U-turn. Low Kick should one-shot the Ursaluna, so pretty much something for everything. I think I said everything needs to be said about the team, so without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent on DStroyR. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, so we are connected with DStroyR. Oh my. We're connected with DStroyR, and he brought a very different team. Well, it's the same, but then there's certain things I wasn't expecting. So he's brought the Florges, the Iron Moth, the Sinistra, the Quaquaval, the Mesprit, and the Ursaluna. So your only remover is Quaquaval. We're going to just lead Spot Ops, and if he leads Iron Moth, we're just going to, I think we go out into, I want to be able to break Focus Sashes. Who would be Focus Sash in the same Iron Moth, if anything else? I doubt Quaquaval is going to be Focus Sash, and Ursaluna is not. So we're going to just lead Spot Ops and take it from there. I'm surprised and not surprised at the same time to see no Roaring Moon. I was pretty sure Skarmory would at least come, but I don't think anything has had, I mean, okay, the Iron Moth could have T-Spikes because he has ran it in the past. I don't think I've ever seen him run Stealth Rock on his Mesprit though, so, you know, that could be interesting. Good luck, have fun to my opponent on DStroyR. So, who does he lead with? Big Bear. Okay, it's Big Bear. So we're gonna get webs up. Right? Yeah, we're gonna get webs up. We're gonna get webs up. And if he kills us, we're just gonna go into Cinderace. Oh, so he's not... Huh. So he's not the stuff. Do I want to U-turn into Cinderace, or I want to get a Spike Up, I think. I want to get a Spike Up, too. I'm just going to go ahead and get a Spike Up. Because maybe he's bulletproof for, crap, if he's bulletproof, that means Hoopa can't really hit him that much. So don't get paralyzed, don't get paralyzed. Ah, crap, you're paralyzed. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go hard into Winnie. Because he's not Guts, so I know we can take a lot of hits from him. We're going to go into Winnie. I'm going to save Spidops as a sack for later, but we're going to go into Winnie here. Dang, I really want to get that spike up. But it's all good. It's all good. We're going to go into Winnie Zane. So he's probably bulletproof instead of Guts. So let me look at something, because bulletproof block. Yeah, it does block. It does block power. Okay, so it blocks. Dang, bro. It blocks energy ball, so we can't hit it with Hoopa. So we're here. We're here. We're here. We're gonna go for a body press. We're gonna go for a body press. Get some damage on something. We're gonna go for a body press. God dang it, dude. I really want to get that spike up, because then we could have broken, like, at least on, I don't think Mesprit will be Focus Sash, so at least on everything else that could potentially be Sash, we would have broken the Sash. We need to keep Winnie around, though, because Winnie's going to be the reason that we can spin block, so let's see what he goes into. So, Earthquake, you're not Guts boosted, so we should take that very well. Oh, we actually don't. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to Destiny Bond here. And if you stay in and attack us, that'll be so lovely. That'll be so lovely. That'll be so lovely. That'll be so lovely. Please kill us. Please kill us. Because if we get this thing out the way, it opens up. First of all, Hoopa is opened up. Alright, so we're gonna kill this thing. We're gonna kill this thing like that. So no more Ursaluna. We're gonna go into, I think that's a kill for both. So we're gonna go into Hoopa now. Or do we go into Comfey? I'm gonna go into Hoopa because, like, the whole point of having webs in the first place is to get you, like, in place to do Hoopa things. So Mass Blast, or Blastar. Okay, so we're going to Psychic Noise here. Or do we go for a knockoff? Let me think. I think we do more damage with a knockoff, so let's just go for a knockoff. I'm pretty sure we do more damage with a knockoff, so let's just go for the knockoff. He could maybe go into Florges to try to sponge a hit. I don't think he's going to try to, like, if this thing stays in, you should die to this. Like, you should die. And if he sets T-Spikes, we have Muck. If he Toxics us, it's okay, because we're here to just, like, we should, in theory, be able to one-shot everything on this team. With Hoopa. Now that Ursaluna's out the way, okay, so who's gonna come in on this? If it's Florges, baby. Air Rekka, who's this? Oh, you're not gonna appreciate this. And we're still faster than you. Like, we're faster than you. Like, we're definitively faster than you. So we're gonna just go for the knockoff again. Like, you don't outspeed, unless this thing is max speed, which I highly doubt, you do not outspeed us. This should kill. Okay, that's one for Hoopa. The Mesprit is down. So, if he was going to run screens or Healing Wish of any kind, it's effectively null and void now. Since he's Terra Grass on the Sinistcha, honestly, Cinderace kind of goes crazy even if Hoopa goes down. So let's see. This game is going kind of quick already. I would imagine he sends out Florges next, and if Florges comes in on us, I'm telling you right now, we will. So here's the thing: if Quaquaval comes in its boots, he has to more or less rapid spin. Because if you don't rapid spin, then it can get a little tricky. But let's see what happens. If Quaquaval comes in, we're just gonna go for the freaking. I don't think you bring Quaquaval in front of us though. Like maybe Florges. Maybe Florges. Maybe Florges. Please send in Florges. If Florges comes in, we can one-shot it. Starbs, who says? It's you. So I'm going to Psychic Noise this thing. In case it tries to, this accounts for Strength Sap, and it also accounts for Strength Sap, and it accounts for Machi Gotcha. And if he starts Calm Minding, okay, cool. But Hoopa is in the, Hoopa's kind of in the driver's seat right now. So we're gonna just do this. We're going Psychic Noise. It accounts for Strength Sap, and it accounts for the Machi Gotcha. So we're just gonna Psychic Noise here. I don't want you to heal at all. Oh my gosh, was that a crit? Or is that supposed to do that much damage? Leaf Storm? I think we eat one of these. Unless he's like super bulky. Super bulky. Oh, you're okay. That's cool. So we go into Cinderace and we just U-turn, I believe. So Hoopa went down. You did enough, Hoopa. You did enough. So we're both down to 4 Pokemon each. Cinderace, I mean, it's either you switch out into Quaquaval, maybe. If you do, we go into Comfey and start Calm Minding. Okay, he's gonna let us have this. So Sinistcha goes down. Sinistcha claims a kill and goes down. We're gonna take the initiative here and go into... He could go Quaquaval, Iron Moth, or Florges. So... we're gonna go into... We're gonna go into you and see what happens. He could go into Iron Moth. And if he goes into Iron Moth, we just go into our Muck. Because Muck has a good matchup into the rest of this team as well. Muck has a pretty good matchup into the rest of this team. Muck has a pretty good matchup into the... Alright, so he's gonna send this thing down. I feel like we just go into Muck. We go into Muck. This clear angle is kind of useless now, but it is what it is. We just go into Muck. If Quack comes in, we Zen Headbutt. If like we shouldn't get two-shotted by any move it goes for. So we're gonna go into Muck. We're gonna go into Muck. I'm assuming you're probably gonna go for a Toxic here. Either you're gonna go for a Toxic, you're gonna go for a Sludge Wave, or like if he goes for a Sludge Wave, then we could have just started setting up that, it is what it is. But let's see what he goes for. Let's be safe. Fiery Dance. Okay. So we're gonna go for the Zen Headbutt. We're gonna go for the Zen Headbutt, and then we'll go back. I mean, do we go back into... No, I don't think we go back into Comfey. I don't think we go back into Comfey. Because this thing's gonna be hitting way too hard. So even with the Calm Mind, we probably still get two-shotted, so let me not do that. We're gonna go for the Zen Headbutt here. We're gonna try to get it in range of Cinderace. Because if Floor just comes in, we can just U-turn out into Spide Ops. Let him. Okay. We shouldn't die to this. Just hit your Zen headbutt. Was that supposed to kill? Oh my goodness, that's the luck. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for that crit. I feel so bad for that crit. But am I going to sit here and actually don't get it? No, but I do feel bad. Oh goodness, goodness, goodness. Good job, Muck. Good job, good job, good job. Good job, dude. Like, good freaking job. So he does bring Quaquaval in on us. Like, he has to, like, I mean, he sees what we're packing, so. And if he tries to Aqua Step, okay, cool. We're just gonna go into Comfey and start Calm Minding. If he Rapid Spins, I'm pretty sure we live one, and we can just, you know. Now, if I get ducked here, because I was playing around with the freaking duck, that would really suck, but you know, it is what it is. Slay. Who is Slay? I'm assuming that's Quaquaval. So you have to Aqua Step here. And even at +1, you're still going to be slower than Cinderace. So we just go for a... Actually, I wonder, Quaquaval's speed stat... Do we outspeed this thing? It's the slightest of chances, right? Let's just go for the Zen Headbutt. At -1, we might actually be we actually might be faster than you. Okay, so he went for the stuff. So here's the thing, a Quaquaval is... What are the odds that you are scarfed? If you're scarfed, we don't kill you. I mean, not kill you, we don't outspeed you. But if you're not scarfed, okay, we're gonna outspeed you. Let me see something. Comfey, Quaquaval. Let me see. At +1, we shouldn't die to an Aqua Step. So we're actually going to go into Comfey. It's kind of the safest thing for us to do. And I think we're going to just go for the Draining Kiss. Or do we Calm Mind here? Because here's the thing, if you're Choice Lock, that means you Aqua Step again. And let me double check. We have the bulk on this thing to live a +1 Aqua Step, right? Yep, we do. So, I think we just Calm Mind here. Don't you die, Comfey. I think he's Choice Locked. I really think he's Choice Locked. So we're gonna go for the Draining Kiss here. I'm pretty sure he's Choice Locked. Either he's Choice Locked or he just doesn't want to click another move. But we're gonna go for the Draining Kiss here. We don't kill, I think, but at the same time we're gonna be out of range of an Aqua Step after this. And if he goes into Florges, I'm just going to taunt it. And then just Calm Mind a few more times. If he goes into Florges, we're going to just taunt it and Calm Mind a few more times. I know one thing though. I think from here we've more or less wrapped the game up. Because if Florges, it could be different things. Okay, so this still's going to put us out of range of the Aqua Step, I think. I hope. I actually hope. Don't you dare kill us. Okay, so we should definitely live. So the next one should kill him. Or if not kill him, it's gonna, like, regardless, as long as we don't get critted by Aqua Step, we should we should be good. We should be good. Let's see. Let's see what he does. So he's Roselli Berry. So here's the thing, the only way... Okay, now we're just going to Terra. That way you can't upper hand us. Yeah, we're just gonna Terra, now we can't be upper handed. This is one reason we brought Terra Ghost, to account for we're accounting for upper hand. We were accounting for the fact that he has poison on the whatchamacallit. We were accounting for the fact that he let me see. We account for upper hand. We account for the sludge waves on the what do you call that Pokemon? The Iron Moth. We can live in Earthquake. We just don't live a headlong rush from the thing. So this is needed to say, you know, we brought this because there's a reason we brought this. There's a reason we brought all this. And all right, we caught him. We caught him. We caught him. We caught him. We caught him slipping. Well, we didn't catch him slipping. He knows where Terra goes. He knows where Terra goes. So that's one for company. Quaquaval got 1 kill. And now the only thing that's left is Florges, who, out of respect for my opponent, I don't want to stall him anymore. I kind of want to, I mean, I do want to expedite the process here, so let's, you could start Calm Minding too, though. So let's taunt you to be safe. Because I don't want you, like, I just don't want you to do it. Oh, you stink. Alright, so we're going to Calm Mind, and then just start clicking Stored Power, and try to get it in range of Cinderace, because if we get this thing in range of Cinderace, it really doesn't matter. Let's just get you in range of Cinderace. I think we just Calm Mind a couple times. The only thing it can do is try to keep Psychic Noising us, or maybe you can. Okay, that's a thing. I think we just go for the. I think we go for the Draining Kiss here. I think we go for the Draining Kiss here. Try to chip it as much as we can. Just try to chip it as much as we can. And then next turn we just go for the Stored Power. We're gonna go for the Stored Power the next turn. Okay, so they did that. So you have Psychic Noise, Draining Kiss. We're gonna just fire off a Stored Power. If they start Calm Minding, we're just going to taunt them. Okay. So Comfey should be able to win this game for us from here, more or less. I think. Yeah. So we're gonna just keep clicking Stored Power. Like we're not gonna drag this out. Like it's just no point. There's just no point. So let's try to end this as cleanly and as nicely as possible. Yeah, let's not drag it out. So Terra Ghost actually ended up coming in clutch because I didn't think he would have upper hand. But at the same time, it is one of those things that I know you just have to account for, because a certain friend of mine, as you guys may or may not know as Mr. Pokemaster of 88s, he has definitely upperhanded my Comfey before. I found it very annoying. Okay, so he wants to do that stuff. Alright. See, I'm trying to listen, homie. I'm trying to, you know, You know, I'm trying to not drag this out. If you feel me, but I mean, if we want to play these games, I'ma just taunt you, or try this draining kiss. I mean, Floor just does not beat Cinderace, bro. She just does not. But we're going to taunt you. Well, we're gonna draining kiss you. We're gonna draining kiss, get some HP back, and then we're gonna taunt the next turn. We're going to taunt the next turn. We're going to taunt the next turn. Merryweather. We're going to taunt them. We are going to taunt them. We are going to taunt them. I don't have time for you to be healing up. We're going to taunt you every single time we have a chance to taunt you from going forward. Now that I know you have Synthesis, because I don't know, do you have Synthesis and Calm Mind? I'm not sure. Regardless, I don't want you to be able to... I don't want you healing, and I also don't want you Calm Minding. Okay. So, this is gonna... I know, guys, it's taking a while, but trust me. We'll have it wrapped up in about, give or take 5 turns. Yeah, give or take 5 turns. Yeah, give or take 5 turns. Honestly, dude, we're gonna just store power. Because I don't care if Comfey dies. Comfey's already done what it needed to do in the first place. Okay, so we can live one more of those. We can live one more of those. We can live one more of those. And I think we... How much longer are you taunted? One more turn? Okay. So this should get... these next 2 turns should get it done. I know I said 5 turns, but let's make it like 3. Let's make it 3. Okay, so we just drop this. Alright, so next turn you go down. So Comfey's gonna pick up 2 kills this game. You know, for the first time in a long time, Comfey has done something. But honestly, I think it's more so the team I have around Comfey just doesn't support it as well as my previous team that I had when it does. But yeah, Comfey gets 2 kills this game. You get to come in clutch. The Terra Ghost came in clutch because if we weren't Terra Ghost, we would not have been able to touch the Quaquaval. And that could have been very annoying. But GG's to my opponent, I'm DStroyR. Thank you, buddy, for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.